everyone, Alex Voltrates here, and I am back with a special live stream to play Outward 2 because Nameless gave me a key to access it. And I actually have an invite if anyone wants it. So my thought is Mutterfetcher or Chris most likely would want to play. I literally have no idea what this game is. Nameless, gave me tips. But I don't actually. He's like, block, block, block. Okay. What was the other thing? Oh, don't go to bed. Go exploring. Okay. I think this is still an alpha. I've never played the first one, so I have absolutely... Yeah, alpha. Everything may change. Everything. Including the name. Although, I shouldn't say that because I was part of the Torchlight Frontiers alpha and it did change. Let me look at the settings real fast. I did not actually open this up and look at it first. It's currently unlimited. You can put it to... Okay, yeah, so then unlimited. Sorry, my allergies are so bad. They were so insanely bad last night that I wanted someone to knock me unconscious so bad. It's like, maybe that'll make me feel better. Maybe I won't be awake for this. So is there a... What is the... Middle mouse button is blocked. Okay. Dodge is on the space bar. Alright. Alright. I think that's fine. Let's start solo. Hey, Chris. Yeah, normal is fine. Not available. Okay. What is this? Starting location. Not available. Why did you not put it on the one that was available then? Just keep it there. Sealed away. Haboob. Sealed away for generations and only recently reopened. The city beneath the world teems with magical secrets and ancient mysteries, waiting to be unearthed. For you, a simple clerk, it might just be a quiet place to settle down and make a life in your newly acquired home. +1 agility, -1 strength. Okay. Oh, backgrounds? Does this just go in a circle? I think it does. I like that, honestly. I prefer that to it ending. Sorry. Even just talking makes my nose tickle right now. So if I sneeze during live stream, do not be surprised. Thug, to survive a difficult childhood, you had to learn the value of an intimidating presence and willingness to back your threats up with violence. +2 strength. Shipwrecked survivor. Not long ago, you lost everything in an accident at sea. Only your prodigious stamina saved you from drowning. You still carry the cracked traditional mask of a dear Kazite friend lost to that tragedy. Constitution 2. Karaburon refugee. Your kin were among the last people driven from that place. As the war against the Scourge ended, all you have left of your childhood is wrapped up in your faithful old backpack. Sneezing is over. Oh god. I'm not gonna say that. Aberdeen. You are a distant cousin of a truly old bloodline. Sadly, the blood of the Aberdeen family isn't worth very much out here, yet you still have your wits and one last favor to call in. Soraborian. You left the glorious city of harmattan with money in your pocket and your head held high. Well, your dreams for the future haven't come true. Time to put your last few coins to use. I stopped reading what you got from these. +2 constitution, +2 agility, +2 willpower, +2 intelligence. Traveler, you've traveled far in your youth and still have the old maps in your satchel. You know how dangerous the world outside the walls is, but you also believe it's full of wonder too. Agility +1, constitution +1. It was funny too because Nameless said, do you want me to help you min-max your character or do you want to flounder through? And it was like, I prefer to flounder. Because it kind of tells you how well the devs are at balancing a game and pointing you in the right direction. Warriors Heir. I love that symbol. The blood of warriors flows through your veins. Although their last moment of glory was a long time ago, your sword and shield have tasted more rust than blood. Strength +1, agility +1. Elat Worshipper. Even as a child, you found strength in the 3 pillars of the god of discipline. First, help those weaker than you. Second, be disciplined in all that you do. Third, you can always become better. Willpower +1, constitution +1. That's not a bad combo. Kalaxa Worshipper. No matter the hardships you've faced, you've kept the goddess of progress in your thoughts and drive yourself to think as she does. Bold new ideas and progress are the dearest values in your heart. +1 willpower, +1 intelligence. Kind of like that. I think we're almost around in the end. Yep. Lone Wolf. In your life, you've felt distant from everyone you've met, and your patience for other people has only dwindled. You don't have to go that hard against me. You strive to look after yourself first and foremost, trusting no one unless you have very good reason to. +1 strength, +1 intelligence. Deadbeat. That name and that symbol are, oh god. What is this, the hard mode? Background? I just slowed down at all those negatives. Whether through bad luck, terrible decisions, or some other failing, your life has been a string of misery and failures. You wonder daily if you'll ever beat those odds and catch a lucky break. If so, you'll have to earn it the hard way. -2 strength, agility, constitution, willpower, and intelligence. That's hilarious. I think I'm gonna go with the Kalaxa Worshipper. Okay. Traits. Okay. Chemist. The smell of herbs and the whir of an alchemy kit has always fascinated you. +1 intelligence, -1 constitution. Brute. At the end of the day, you believe that your strength is what matters. +1 strength, -1 intelligence. Crafty. Tinkering with tidbits to make something new never fails you. Never fails you bring light to your eyes. Okay, well, that's something that I need to fix. +1 agility, -1 strength. Cowardly, oh gosh. Your peers used to call you a coward, but you've already outlived a few of them already. +1 agility, -1 willpower. That makes sense. Bookworm. You'd rather go a day without food than a day without a good book. +1 intelligence, -1 strength. Yeah. I have skipped meals to keep reading. Fleet-footed. While the other kids eventually stopped running around, you learned to run better. +1 agility, -1 constitution. Intense. There's no physical limit you won't push yourself past to reach your goal, no matter how trivial. +1 willpower, -1 constitution. I was thinking, okay, Captain America, cool your tits. Hoarder. You really need to learn to stop picking up every knick-knack you see. Yeah, Kevin. But who knows when one might come in handy. +1 strength, -1 willpower. Gourmet. This would be me if I didn't have diet problems. You don't eat just to survive. You cook to better fill your every need, not just those of your belly. +1 constitution, -1 agility. Oath. Someone once said, you were too stupid to die. Some days you wonder if he was joking or if he was speaking plain. +1 constitution, -1 intelligence. Steadfast. Prudence and patience have served you well for most of your life, even if it's made you slow to act. +1 willpower, -1 agility. I'm going for bookworm. Oh, I did a second one. Second one. Okay, bookworm already does a -1 to strength, so I should probably avoid another one that's a -2 strength. Steadfast's not bad. Neither is chemist, though. I think I'm gonna go steadfast. Your story so far. Sealed away for generations and only recently reopened, the city beneath the world teems with magical secrets and ancient mysteries waiting to be unearthed. For use, a simple clerk, it might just be a quiet place to settle down and make a life in your newly acquired home. Big-ass space. No matter the hardships you've faced, you've kept the goddess of progress in your thoughts and drive yourself to think as she does. Bold new ideas and progress are the dearest values in your heart. You'd rather go a day without food than a day without a good book. Prudence and patience have served you well for most of your life, even if it's made you slow to act. I don't think any of that is a mismatch story-wise. Alright. Normal. No permanent death. Oh good, I wasn't looking for a permadeath run. +1 agility, -1 strength. Oh, I took -2 strength, actually. +1 willpower, +1 intelligence, +1 intelligence, -1 strength, +1 willpower, -1 agility. Okay, so those two cancel each other out. That's a double negative. That's 2 positives and 2 positives. Okay. Crazy, there's not much of a difference here. What's the difference is her boob size. Kind of? It's just, it's too subtle to really see much of a difference. Skin color. I'm going pale as fuck as normal. Skin texture. Oh. More like muscle definition. Body hair is gross. Let's get past those. You know bruises don't last forever, right? How? What is this? More burns. Ah. I can't zoom in. Oh, that's fucked up. Looks like she got a heart replacement. We're just gonna go none on that. Oh, I should do a second one. Okay. Oh, thank God you did zoom in! I have no idea if this is third person or not. Ooh. Super square jaw for her woman. I think that was pretty decent. Her eyes seem super beady to me. But they should be much bigger than this. Did they get any bigger? I feel like they're getting beadier in some of these. I mean, that's as big as they can go. Oh, you got some freaky eyes. Oh god, yeah. Does that one seem overly pixelated? Some of these don't seem as... I guess they're placeholders for now. They're probably gonna get more detailed in some of these. Well, I see that it's mostly that these are... bloodshot. Same as left eye. Yeah. Too upturned. That's kind of big. Ooh. That was huge. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Yeah. Can't remember my art stuff. I've been thinking about that shit that happened in Beverly's Discord today about the people with those huge mouths. The eyes are so beady. They need to make them a little bit bigger on it for the faces. Maybe a little bit lower too, I think. You want her old as fuck? That's it. Oof. Dots. I think... What do you mean moles? Oof. Sickly as fuck. Honestly, her face is a little too dark for the rest of her skin tone. Makeup? Since I have no clear idea of what this game actually is, I'm like, what am I building this for? Some of these colors. Okay, the cracked look is really cool, probably because it's very hard to do in real life. That's also nice, I like that. Why would anyone want to do... What do I do? Fangs. That's also cool, but I think fuck it. I like that. Not a lot of... Oh, way more choices for hair than I thought at first. Why do they gotta put that hairstyle in every game now? This one too. That's okay. How's her hair going to a... Are they gonna put a bun on that at some point? I hope so, because it's really weird looking without it. I think it's nice that they have, like, it already sort of pre-showing you what it's gonna look like on your character as you've made them so far. I feel like that's good. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna put buns on the back of some of these. Maybe. Because otherwise they don't make sense. I hate this hairstyle so damn much. I don't know why it's in games. Oh. I don't like the braid. Why is her hair in the front so much longer than her hair in the back? Add-on? Oh, that's why there's that there. Okay, that makes sense. So they do have it set up that you can... It's just a separate section. I feel like that works. Is that... Doesn't work with this hairstyle. Yeah, let's go take a look at one of those. Because look, it actually... Okay, that one doesn't work. Neither does that one. I'm trying to find... Yeah, there's one. That has one of those in the... Yep. See? Now it made sense. Yeah. Okay. Because otherwise I was like, what the hell? That's an interesting way of doing it, though, to separate them like that. We all know I'm gonna make her a redhead. That's really black. That's a nice black. That's something Baldur's Gate 3 could have done a little bit better, is their black hair is not actually black enough. Those are some nice-ass browns. That's even better, dude. They're nailing these natural hair colors. Giving you a nice variety. And then, of course, you got the crazy hair colors. That's a really nice purple, honestly. As is that, like, black purple. Really nice. It's actually a really decent dark green. Same thing with that one. I actually like these darker crazy colors better than the, like, brighter ones. I think they're pretty decent. Do this color red. And then we get a secondary color. Ooh, made it look like her hair is grayish. I could tell there were two hair colors from the preset. So now it just looks like highlights. Or graying. I like that. They actually do a pretty good job of these two tones. They look pretty, like, decently real. Oh god. We can skip all of this. Although what the hell is this? That's... oh my god. That's crazy. Oh gosh. Handlebar. The Fu Manchu. Because no one wants to put a Hitler mustache in their game. Wonder what that's about. Or should we call it the Chaplin mustache? Fine. Alright, we're actually gonna play now. It's been half an hour.
The city under the world, hidden and lost in the aftermath of the Scourge, felt more like a concept than a reality. If someone had told me 60 years ago that I would call Haboob my home, I would have raised an eyebrow. For over a century, the birthplace of the Cabal of Wind was closed off. So, when the path to Bellowgale was cleared, I couldn't resist its invitation.
Is this my character
I needed
talking?
a new beginning. Separation from two turbulent lives in a row. But turbulence awaits here, just like anywhere else. Most yearn for nothing more than tranquility. Work hard, buy a home, stay within the walls. Let the curious cats venture outside. But curiosity can be kindled when you get a taste of danger.
it's all it's just a really big. I guess you're not gonna struggle to activate that. Does that room not have a door? Oh no, wait, this is my home? I can cook. Ah, I walked right into that. I was not expecting that. Didn't even see that. I suppose congratulations are in order, yes? Owning a house in Haboob is quite a feat. How long have you lived here? A few years. I was lucky enough to get my hands on it when the city gates opened. There was no prompt for me to continue that. I don't know. I hit space and something happened. I don't know if that was a coincidence or not. I had a good time here, lots of moments with the people of Haboob. I'm really going to miss them. Well, I leave then. I must return to Berg for business and to take care of my ill mother. It must work. After all those years, I can't say it's not bittersweet. Haboob means something to me now, but home will always be Berg to me. I'll take good care of it. I'm sure you will. Now, all you need to do is turn it from a house into a home. Thank you for the smooth transition. Of course, so tell me about yourself. I'm curious to know what kind of life you fill these walls, will fill these walls once I'm gone. I was gonna have orgies here, apparently. I don't know, but why would you? I have no idea what that means, that second option, really. She just seemed like an Athena type, I thought. But what do you mean by progress for everyone? Like, that could be horrific, or it could be awesome. Like, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure yet. And there is nothing wrong with that. Not everyone needs to have a grand purpose right out of the gate. I think life is much more fun when the unexpected finds us. Well, you must be exhausted, but you should pay the Chamber Lord a visit if you get the chance. Buying a house comes with a trail of paperwork you might want to attend to sooner rather than later. I really want to punch myself in the face right now for how much it tickles. If you do have some energy left, however, you should join me at the tea shop. This calls for a celebration. You're right. I'm going to see the Chamber Lord to make sure the paperwork is in order. Of course, of all things I will miss, Haboob's fondness for paperwork is not among them. Must everything be catalogued and recorded? At any rate, I am heading out to the market. I have faces to see and hands to shake before I leave. If you ever find yourself in Berg, I'd be happy to offer you a drink at the Old Coin. Ancestors be kind to you, friend. He seems nice. Oh, here's something. Is this no longer my space? Is it... What the fuck? Got a bit of everything small. Some of my wares might need a bit of love to get going. What's the word around town? I prefer keeping a low profile here. Seems kind of hard considering how gigantic you are. I take enough space as it is. He knows. If you really want to know, I have heard some troubling tales from Gurn my kin's sanctuary, talks of trouble brewing between the High Monk and High Lord. I would like to chalk it up to familial dispute, but the truth is, it's a rift that I fear will only worsen. What kind of trouble? Simply faith and duty having a quarrel, same thing that plagues everyone. One is blaming the other for looking too far forward, the other is for being stuck in the past. Like to see your wares? How does this work? Oh! Okay. Oh my god. So there is a weight on a trade mechanic. Is there money? Yes, there is. Well, it's like silver or something. It's not a bad idea to show immediately how much things are worth. Good fortune, friend. No refunds. Well, I didn't buy anything. I did actually go inside the shops. Oh, this is... I didn't actually mean to, but... I cannot just talk to anyone I please. Pretty sure the water's over here, not down here on the floor. Oh, there's a card right there. I didn't even notice that guy. City's pretty cool looking. Very purple. I don't mind. I'm like, oh my god, I can see my toes. I don't mind purple. She's a lot slower going upstairs. Huh. Let's do it. Learned. Okay. Oh. What is it? This is a pin? Is that... Could you tell me what the pins mean? No? Okay. Actually, it wasn't done in there. Fruit bread. I know fruitcake when you bring it up. It is silver. That's literally all it's called. A wiggle pod? Oh, why would I want to eat that? I don't know how that's the symbol for a map, but okay. Yeah, my strength is definitely not great. It's an 8. My willpower and intelligence are amazing. Magical offenses, yeah, I would think so. I have nothing equipped. Oh. Okay. Has status effects. Oh! Jerky? So instead of... This is actually not that bad for... Does it show you what you have? It must. They're grayed out because I don't. What is this? Weeping Pearl Sword. There's nothing on my lips. Oh. Are the days real days? Or game days? Hard to say. Do you advance the days we're going to sleep? Explore Haboob. Enjoy a good night's sleep when you're done exploring. Okay, that's literally all you want me to do. That's really cool. Allergies. Who's what? Ah. Oops. What's up? What? Oh no! We work on the stairs. Especially since there isn't actually a jump mechanic. No mana, no good, no. Okay. Fine day, dear. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just browsing? What's the word around town? Few went outside before, not with all the chaos, giants, cabal, occultists, recluses... No, recluses? There's... Why isn't there no apostrophe in that? There's trouble everywhere you glance. It's a crying shame. You look like you came from the Water Tribe. It's made finding some of our regents harder than ever. We're always looking for Glimmering Pearl. We'll pay good, honest coins if you can get your hands on some. Look for mounds at the root of the great trees. Favert and I used to go out looking for them in our youth, but age has caught up to us. Why are you still doing that? Still, it's where we made some of my fondest memories. Sitting by a fire, sharing a bottle of Gaberry wine, or better yet, huddling in a tent during a sandstorm. Oops. Alright, pal, what do you need? Sooner you tell me, sooner I can get, to work, yeah? What's your specialty? Pearl weapons. The finest pieces you'll find from Tramontane to La Rescape. No one in this place could work this stuff but yours truly. What would you need to craft some? You bring me some glimmering pearl and some magical enzyme, and I can work it into something for a fair price. Where could I find pearls and enzyme? You can find glimmering pearls near the dunes outside. Magical enzyme is a bit harder to come by. Do you have any in stock? I don't keep valuables like that in stock on the off chance some Claude wants some. Okay, I have some other questions. Out with it then. What's the word around town? I don't care much for rumors or gossip, just like I don't care much for these wandering merchants coming through. Things were better when this town was closed off, if you ask me. Strangers are bad news. I'd like to see your wares. Please die. Jeez. Fishing stuff. Hope you found what you're looking for. Don't mind Faubert. He means well. What can I do for you this fine day? What's the word around town? I keep hearing about recluses. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say that word. Attacking people in caravans. Thank the ancestors for the shield protecting us. We can sleep soundly knowing we're safe within these walls. Don't court that shit. Who said I was done? See your wares. Oh, some of these don't have images yet. Iron sword. Iron axe. Iron mace. Iron dagger. Iron buckler. Iron claymore. Iron great axe. Iron warhammer. Iron spear. Great helm. Marauder long coat. Marauder gloves. Marauder boots. Cooking pot. All I have is $20. 20 silver. Come back anytime. Oh, I see something over here. I want to hit tab to open my inventory. I expect those chests to be something, but they're not. Not yet, anyway. Oh, didn't realize there was a person there. If you're looking to deal in trade goods and bulk items, you've come to the right place, the only place, in fact. What's the word around town? Simeon's Bastion, Levant's latest empire-building venture, is asking for more and more supplies. It would be a dream come true if it wasn't for the so-called true Levantines holding up the only path to the region to the east. The cost of doing business, I suppose. Have you been to Simeon's Bastion? I visited a few times to cultivate my clientele. I admire Levant's progress-minded culture. Things are always moving. I find our geographies are almost a reflection of our cultures. Below Gale, cradled by a ceiling, dark and brooding, and La Rescape, nothing but open skies and vast spaces. What's the deal with those true Levantines? They used to be known as the Sand Corsairs, running around pretending to be freedom fighters with some pretend claim over the Abrasar Desert. Now, these upstart bandits control the entrance to the Wailing Mesa, the only direct path to La Rescape, for a fee, of course. They call it a toll, I call it what it is, extortion. Tell me more about your business. Imports and exports, dear. I was an early supporter of the efforts to open up. Most people... You know, him saying that they're extorting people doesn't really make sense to me. Because the whole, like, trading fees to move products in and out of territories literally is the same thing. If you control the territory, you can charge a fee for people bringing goods in and out of it. Like, I don't see how that's unusual to him if he's in imports and exports. I was an early supporter of the efforts to open up. Most people jumped on the opportunity to have a taste of the outside world. Why did it get so dark? I saw the opportunity to give the outside world a taste of Belowdale. Quite a lot of silver to be made by simply understanding that where a good is can determine its value. Farewell. See anything? It's so dark. Open. Is it? I have to take these. Big branch. Oh hey, now I can freaking see. Tired, I'm tired. Is it late? I have some crafting items now. Big branch. I'm sorry, I just... That is a person. Is this going to be stable? For mounts, I imagine? Mount mechanic? It says hold. Hard-earned goods and more, courtesy of my journeys outside the walls. What's the word around town? She wants tea? Looks great. I don't spend much time in town, to be honest. I'd much rather be out exploring. Would you have any advice for someone looking to go outside? My first advice? Don't! No offense, but you don't look like it's outside material to me. Well, thank you. Orai has more ways to kill you than you can imagine. Now, if you're really eager to meet your ancestors, here's what you should know. Are you saying if I'm eager to die? You always need a sturdy weapon, some armor, something that can withstand the sandstorm. Aside from that, it always comes down to experience and preparation. You need to learn to pick your battles. They need to do some more proofreading in some of this text. No shame in running from a fight. Those who call you a coward for it are either liars or haven't fought anything fiercer than a sickly pearl bird. What's the scariest thing you've encountered out there? At face value, I'd say a manticore. Big, mean, and fast. Nightmare fuel. Deceptively sneaky for its size, too. Good thing it sticks to its territory. Easy enough to avoid. Recluses are like a trap you step on. A wild storm of mana that spews in every direction, but they're not exactly subtle. If you're clever, you can steer clear. But of all things that prowl the wilds, the ones that really make my skin crawl are thespians? I'm not misreading that, am I? That literally says thespians? Like theater kids? Ambush predators, mimics. Here you are making your way through the wilds, and you hear someone crying in the distance. The second you try to investigate, they pounce on you. Well, I understand why you call them thespians. Farewell. What's this space? It's got dirt in it. Is this like the exit? Okay, so status tired. Impact resistance slightly reduced. Mana regen slightly increased. Wonder what you can do to make yourself not tired. Oops. All things for all folks. We have rooms, refreshments, nourishment. Take your pick. What's the word around town? Things are a bit slow these days. Not bad slow, mind you. The food and drinks make up most of my patronage. Do you get many visitors? It depends on the season. When the seclusion ended, we had a nice influx of clients, and that was a blessing, but these last few months have been hard. Recluses attack... Recluses attacks. Recluses... My brain is having a hard time accepting that word. Attacks have made the roads more dangerous than ever, especially when it's the singular form of attacks with that ES on the end. Still, we get the odd night when we are full. It's a blessing. Do you have any competition? Competition? In Haboob? Hardly. Small town like us, there's not much room for more, unless you count Lazar and his teas. He's been here a few years, but he's not really a Gale folk, you know? I'd like to see your wares. Oh wow, he's got a lot of stuff. Mushy milk. Recipes. Just flat out gold bars. Pleasure doing business with you. We did no business. Okay. This is not stealing. To come back here and take some of his stuff is not stealing. Interesting. Okay, there's no music now. It's a little weird. Okay, thank you. Ha. I have a feeling. It's like this where I came from? Can't tell. Not good enough at looking, and it's so dark. So this is the tavern. This big open space here. Aha! The names of these things. I think this is where I was. Now I'm going up to plants. Like, is this a plant that I can loot? Oh, hey. What's in here? Poison rag. Soothing salt. Tripwire trap kit. Recipe for that. Linen cloth, oil, salt, slashing mechanism. Bad overburden. Movement speed reduced. It is not happening. It's very hard for me to see it. This my home? I think it is. Is there anything I can make? Shit. If I click on it, it'll show me what I have on me. Yeah. Bandage. Okay, how do you make a big branch from little branches? There was a staircase over here, wasn't there? Somewhere? Yeah. Ah, what the crap is that? Oh, it's disturbing. Barrel wood. Wooden stick. Oh, am I completely... Can't seem to move anymore. Unless I do this. Is it because I'm... I can see my stamina going down from all the dodging I'm doing. Is that supposed to be like a game? What is that? It's freaky. Maybe I should grab it. I don't know where that lord's supposed to be. What is it doing? Seems... not dangerous. Oh, wait, there's something over here. Oh, I have a weapon now. Should go back to my room and put some of my stuff up somewhere. Why are they sitting in an empty tub? That's kind of weird. So if you're ever overburdened, I guess you can't move, but you can dodge your way through. What was blocking again? Oh yeah, it was my middle mouse button. Does that use stamina? Don't worry, I'll get there eventually. I feel like the status should change to something else if you literally can't move. I'm getting closer, guys. I think. Unless I'm going the wrong way. His map just Are you suggesting that there are buildings that are upside down up there? Actually, I'm confused. Wait, where am I? Okay. I did go the wrong way. I was literally right there and I went the wrong way. Still can't move. You're telling me I can do nothing over here. Oh, there's something over there. It's a lantern, isn't it? I have notebooks. What the hell, dude? I have a chest in my room? Oh! That's a... Son of a bitch! What the fuck just happened? I slept for an hour and all the craziest shit happened. Now I'm in jail? Ridiculous. I can see why Nameless told me not to go to bed right away. Oh, finally. Scourge, what a mess. Even if I had done it, what I would have done was shot someone breaking into my own home. Good, you're awake. Apologies for the cell, but the circumstances called for measured actions. This isn't measured. The guard is dead. Shot. He was found in my home going through my shit. He hit me in the face with a mace while I was laying in bed. What the fuck kind of... Oh, yeah, you're gonna fucking pay for your crimes. What fucking crimes? Even if I had shot him, I would be well within my rights to do so. My man found the smoking pistol in your hands. Yeah, because he fucking... And Sebastian's bloody journal in the victims. Please tell me you have an explanation. I woke up to a guard, searching through my belongings. Sebastian snuck in and attacked him. Are you saying that the guard was in your house while you slept? Where's the question mark? Guards do not enter houses unless they have a good reason to. Are you telling me that these human beings are incapable of, like, being pieces of shit? Now, the journal that the man was holding was rather cryptic, but we could make out a thing or two. We uncovered a schedule that lines up precisely with the victim's shifts. Sebastian may have been tracking him. Hey, Purple Tiger. Hey, Johnny Boy. Sounds like medieval foreplay. There would be a clear sign that I had been hit in the face with a mace. Like, maybe a broken fucking eye socket. It would be so obvious. But gee, it looks like someone hit you really fucking hard with something metal. Right in the face. So clear. Sebastian may have been tracking him. However, this was all we could decipher. The rest is still heavily coded. Even the symposium's head scholar was clueless before the symbols we found in it. If there's any hope in this situation, it's in decoding that journal's secrets. If you manage to find Sebastian, then perhaps your redemption lies within the folds of his mind. How the fuck am I supposed to find him unless you let me out? There's so much that is wrong with this. I don't understand. If the journal is Sebastian's, then why am I in prison? He sold me his home. You are in prison because the murder weapon was in your hands when I was not on fucking conscious! At the moment, all evidence points directly. No, not all evidence! You literally just brought up the fucking journal! That is clearly evidence that points elsewhere! The reasonable doubt, motherfucker! You know the law. I'm not sure that you do, Murderers are to be cast outside the walls, and that's if the other guards don't take matters into their own hands. So it's perfectly fine for them to murder me? If they want revenge, I don't know if I can stop them. So you're... It may sound harsh, but the truth of the matter is, without proof of your innocence, I must act on behalf of Haboob and its citizens. Bitch! Ugh. I don't care about clearing my name. Fuck these people. They're terrible. So that's it. I get in trouble for just being there. It would be unfair of me not to act. It would be unfair of you to act unjustly without confirmation of your innocence. That's not how that fucking works, man. My hands are tied. Unless you can prove you did not kill the guard, I must enforce the law, even if it pains me to do so. Oh, but not against the guards if they decide to mob my ass. Fucking pussy. I will be blunt, the odds are stacked against you, but if I may, out there you at least stand a chance at finding Sebastian and uncovering what he has been up to. Or you could do your fucking job. If he truly framed you. You have to help me out. It's your job. I certainly do not have to help you out, considering the murder and all, but you have not proven that I have committed murder. All I can say is this. Finding Sebastian is what you should focus on right now. It is your only hope. We know he left the city. No one has seen him since. Out there, at least, you have a shot at catching him. Your exile begins now, friend. As unfair as it may seem, some would argue that this is better than no chance at all. You bitch. What happens to my house now? Did I just lose it? For once, Haboob's bureaucracy might play to your advantage. I cannot legally place the house up for sale before 18 days. And if you do sell it, do I get all of the proceeds, considering it's my goddamn property? Which means I can return it to you if you exonerate yourself in time. Oh, these people. At least let me grab some things from my house first. Unfortunately, it's a crime scene now. Anything of yours that hasn't been seized as evidence is in the chest over there. That will have to be enough. You. What can you tell me about the journal? Other than what I already told you, not much. I will be keeping it here, but until we can translate the symbols, it remains useless. You're sentencing me to exile for something I have nothing to do with. I'm enforcing the law. No, you're not. As is my duty. If you were enforcing the law, then literally, since he already left, and exile is the punishment, you would do nothing. I will happily do so again once you return with proof of your innocence. Alright, I'll leave. When can I return? As soon as you find Sebastian or a cipher of some sort for the journal. How can I find a cipher for the journal, man? If you won't let me look at it to see what the symbols look like. I can find 10,000 ciphers and none of them be the right one. If not, let's hope that my own investigation leads to new outcomes. You're already meting out punishment before you've finished your investigation? That's what you just said. I'll do what I need for Haboob in the meantime, and pursue our own investigation into the matter. I wish I could do more for you, but I serve order. No, you don't! You serve reactionary. Before you go there, use this sandstorm gear. It will protect you from the outsides, the city. I care for all who live in my city, sure you do. Even those I must exile. It brings me no joy to do this. Trust me. I think it brings you a little joy. Now go. May the ancestors bless your journey. Dick. And I am already overburdened again. Which is the way I'm supposed to go, by the way? I love this. Oh, the sound changed. I like how he doesn't tell me which direction I'm supposed to go. He just... Like, there, that's the way out. Is it? Do I already have it? Yes, I already have a lantern, so I don't need another one. Where am I? What is this? Okay, I can't go that way, apparently. What about pointed sticks? Should be music here? Probably should. Okay, there we go. Mining tools required. I need to make mining tools. I'm putting tabs. Recipe for a mining tool. I don't think I do. I don't really need the land prepping. What is that? Is that an enemy? It's weird looking. It's got a weapon. Whoop. Yeah, you got me. Haha. Ooh, wow, that's big. There's a person over here. An okay person? Ilat, watch over you, stranger. I have seen that look before. Tell me, you are not here by choice, are you? I would rather not say. Fine, keep your secrets. If you do need something, feel free to ask. I'm looking for a man, pale, skinny, with a goatee, goes by Sebastian. No one like that on the Western Road, I'm afraid. That being said, I doubt they would go very far without stopping at one of the settlements. With recluse activity picking up lately, most people avoid the road when they can. What can you tell me about the symposium? I don't even know. I know I heard that earlier, but I don't remember what that is. We are Habub's premier research organization. Young and eager, like me. Thanks to the Chamber Lord's support, we can unearth the secrets of Orai's past and use them to become a repository of ancient knowledge, and apparently sparkly hands. I have days I feel like I have seen everything, but with the symposium I realize there is much more out there than I could ever imagine. I need help surviving out here? It's never an easy thing asking for help. But I've made my share of mistakes, so perhaps I can help you avoid some. How do I find shelter? I will say you are not without option. I've only just returned from the Gleamway on the Wind Chime Path. Okay. If, like me, you have a curious and inquisitive mind, you might find interest in such a place. Although it is not without danger, it remains the quickest path to the ley line. Magic is one way to stay alive in this world. It comes at a fair cost, but the balance is yours to control. You can be wise about it, or not. That's up to you. If you want to head that way, either follow the ley line. Is it one word or two? Or the wind chime lanterns, like this one, all the way east until you find the entrance. What if I need to sleep outside the walls? If you can't benefit from the safety of walls, a sturdy tent is your best alternative. I doubt it's a luxury you can afford right now, but the more seasoned among us like to pick the right tent for the right situation. Finally, mind where you make camp. I've roused more times than I care to count, sometimes by a beast I've been roused, other times by the two-legged kind with worse manners. How do I find food and water? If you head to the northwest, through the arch on the Wind Chime Path, you'll soon reach a pond. It's a quiet little corner. You should be able to forage for mushrooms and berries. It's also a popular watering hole for pearl birds. There's a good meal. There is a good meal if you catch one. Unless you like raw meat and dysentery, you'll want to start a fire. You're lucky, I carry a flint and steel. I think I had a flint and steel, too. It hasn't seen much use. Hard to go back to striking rock on metal once you've learned to summon flame. I want to ask you something else. Of course, ask away. Okay, I don't want to ask you anything. Here, take my old tent. Oh, thank you. It's in some holes and tears, but it'll serve you well enough for now. It's also quite easy to get turned around, so let me add a map to that. Oh, thank God. Although, considering the last map, don't forget to drink clean water. No amount of swords or spells can save you from dehydration. If there's something I can do to make your situation easier, let me know. I could use more of your advice? Of course, dear. Okay, no. I need to camp somewhere. I thought she gave me a map. I had to learn it. Are these the lanterns and the direction that they go? Are those mushrooms? Where's a safe place to camp? I am wondering. Oh, how did I get through Marcel? Wood. Make a campfire. I want to go this way or the other way? I don't know. And again, there's no music anymore. I legitimately cannot tell where I am. I just want to go over there. Oh, putting that pin didn't seem to put it on my compass. She's tired. What's it? Okay. Oh, and salvage! Now that I've discovered that. Ah. Campfire chick. That was weird. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. She's carrying the weight no matter what. I don't understand. Now she's pouched overburdened too. Oh, hey, I didn't run around like normal now. Is it an animal? I think it is. think that might be the city. So I might be over here? I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to tell. What is that? It's beautiful. Probably dangerous. Yes, dangerous! Oh, I'm definitely not winning this fight. Run away! Oh god, I can't! What the fuck? Where am I? Did I fall below the map? I couldn't see anything. It was just blackness. Down, down, down by the river. Hey! You run blindly toward what you hope is safety, then a slip and tumble sends you into the dark waters of one of Glowdale's rivers, and since you can't swim, you cling to a piece of driftwood as you try to keep your head above water. You finally manage to heave yourself ashore, coughing up water, and fish some kind of water beetle out of your ear, not to figure out where you are. Yeah, really. Especially considering I have no freaking concept of this map. Partially because it doesn't tell me where I am. I think I'm somewhere in this area. Maybe even over here specifically. Which means I went in the water like somewhere over here? And somehow ended up over here? Or maybe down here. Do I see mushrooms? I don't really see mushrooms. What does wet do as a status? No idea. It just says wet. Maybe someday we'll find out. It's possible that they'll give more description of those statuses in the future. These trees are huge! Just assume this is something. Yep. Tomatoes! Literally! Like, the most normal thing I've heard so far. This might be the mushroom area. Oh, I'm getting overburdened. I keep hitting tab. I lost my backpack! No! It had so much stuff in it, like my tent! My tents! It's not over here, is it? Stamina's low. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Darn it. Indigestion. Oh, that makes sense. Wait. What is this? Oh! I may have found it. Let me see. Oh, thank God! When realized I didn't have it anymore. I was like, wait a minute. What is this? Oh! Glittering pearls. Okay, now I know what those look like. Those are... We'll be able to make a sword or something, right? How long does indigestion last? -2 strength. Oh god, now it's at 6. 60% chance of being sick when eating, drinking, or using potion, nullifying the consumable effect. Okay. And it lasts for how long? You're gonna give me a time on that one? Wait. Water, river water. +3 stamina, 0.3 stamina regeneration, +5, 1 protection, +10 chance of indigestion. 10% chance. What is that? Is it a person? Probably an enemy. Ah, yeah, definitely an enemy. Gonna try to come down here and fight me. Oh, look at those birds! They look like albino dodos. Yeah, I was like, I'm far enough away from this thing, right? Hello, birds. Oh god! Oh great, now there's 2 of them. Ah! I'm bleeding. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god! God damn it, I just used it! Oh, you bitchy little dicks. Fun guy. Alone, push beyond your limits, you whisper what your last words to the winds that rip through below. Jail. Help me. You feel something soft and swishy in your arms, or are you in their arms? It's hard to tell. Then shaking hands, salt your wounds with something that stings. Not your. You crack open an eye to see a troglodyte shaking your bed curiously. It screams as it sees you jerk to your feet and flees into the shadows. Oh god. Spore burn? Man, I am not having the best luck. Slows you down. Oh my god, the duration on that indigestion! I've never had indigestion last that long, and I have such horrible, horrible health! When it comes to, you know... Holy shit! You're almost dead. Just die. Is my backpack missing again? I bet it is. I'm having quite the adventure. Losing all my shit. This helps settle the stomach. I would think that it would solve indigestion. Wow, look at her. Lost my tense again. I think I'd learn at some point, but no, I cannot learn. Boy, do I suck at this game. I suck at every survival game ever. It's like a rule. Oh. Woo. Or burn again. I don't think I have the ability to really use this. Did I just die again? I did. Or something. Captured by troglodytes. Though it feels like death itself, you put your hands in surrender as put up your hands in surrender as troglodytes surround you. Their laughter shreds the last of your pride as they march you into a cage and punt you in. As a layer of fungal sinew seals you inside the cell, they walk off with what looks like your bag, leaving you to your fate. But unfortunately, the mycelium keeping you prisoner isn't especially thick. You start considering what you could use to break through. Oh my god, Alex, you suck. I can't see anything. It's too dark. Now I don't have my mace anymore. Alright, well. It's been 2 hours. I think I'm good. Oh. You can't just poke at it until it goes down? Alright. Well. Why do you deposit? Main menu. I don't know how I feel about this because I'm just not really good at survival games. And yeah, I did faff and fumble about like I said I wanted to. Definitely accomplished that. Alright, so this is Outward 2. I've never played Outward 1, so I need a gun. I guess I should go over schedule and stuff. I do feel better than I did at the start of the live stream, I'll be honest. My throat hurts, but I feel better. So let's talk schedule and stuff. In the links below, there's a link to buy my novel, a link to tip me, a link to join my Discord, and a link to my locals. And if you join my locals as a paid member, you get access to exclusive stuff like the exclusive live streams that happen on Sundays, plus exclusive stuff only available on locals. And now the schedule for the week. Tomorrow at noon is the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 exclusive live stream for the exclusive people. Sunday night is gaming reveal, and I've already spun the wheel and released the wheel spin for the exclusive peeps, and I remember what the game is. And then Monday night, nothing. Tuesday night, Baldur's Gate 3. Month is changing, so I can't actually look at my calendar to find out. Tuesday night, Baldur's Gate 3, Kevin playthrough. Wednesday night, is Myst 4. Thursday, nothing, except for, actually, that's not right. That night is the Dim stream on the Dim site on Rumble. I think we're gonna talk about Jessica Jones Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, and Luke Cage Season 1. I think that's the plan. I'm in the middle of Daredevil Season 2. I've already finished Jessica Jones Season 1. Friday, the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 rerun live stream for the non-exclusive people. Friday night, the Dim News on the Dim side on Rumble. Saturday, Path of Exile 2. And then that is the schedule for the week. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will see you next time. Merch, 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 merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/Alex of all trades for all kinds of products with my face on them.